Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Lost Odyssey on the Mysterious JG. Off screen, I won one battle with the other enemy type that appears around here, which are kind of undesirable to fight, because when you first can cut to this place, they're really dangerous. Now they're just like, eh. But they don't give you any rewards that are worth the effort. And I didn't actually save between videos. Oops, I kind of forgot. But hopefully we can touch the save point and get out of here. When did we have Jansen by himself? Is that from disc 3? Is that going back that far? Um, no, it was the White Boa pile. Oh, okay, it was that section where we had to go around and find Ming and reveal our love. Yeah, so, man, Holy Beast is really a one-trick pony, huh? Has this one attack that deals, like, wipes your whole party damage. And that's kind of what it had. So there is a Royal Seal, in, Ura, Amphitheater of the Sky. Alright, well, I think I've got all the Royal Seals up to this point. You have to get all the other ones, so... I think I successfully navigated from the last time we were doing side quests to more side quests, which means we should be able to go to Ura and the Amphitheater. Amphitheater of the Sky. Do I know how to get there? I think so. But Ura was, in fact, the city that led me to go, like, two videos ago off into a long thing about striking a balance between the world feeling large, because it's not just a series of locations that you menu between, and making you walk through the same area 8,000 times. And Magic Republic of Ura has very much gone down the road of like, okay, I don't need to navigate this place again. And I guess I got to apologize in advance if we get there and we can't open it. That means I haven't done the other 8 Royal Seals. It doesn't feel like we've done 8. But unless there was Royal Seals in like one of the 2 story dungeons that we are going to be dealing with, I don't know, man. I just don't know. Yep. I think Amphitheater in the Sky was Royal Palace. Was it? Oh, God. Either that or it's... We would keep going right instead of cutting north when, well, I guess we'll know in a minute. Because, like, the way that we go to get to the residential area and then, Dude's Palace, Gongora's Palace, feels like it was connected. I don't know, man. Hey, man. I don't know, man. But now this kind of feels right. I think it's over here. Now it kind of feels wrong. Does this feel like a path to an amphitheater in this guy? Nope. I mean, we're heading skyward. Like some kind of skyward sword. But is the thing we're heading towards in the sky classified as an amphitheater? Yeah, boy. Alright. This was a place where we had, like, cool plot battles going on. Here's the seal. Here's the people. Father, I have followed your footsteps, Lubiao. I have followed them across the world. For Ura, you were the best king anybody could have wished for, and for me, you were a father I respected, but I could have wished for better. For even someone like you, though, there was a time in your youth when you were as confused and... Was there a time in your youth when you were as confused and misled? No! I was naive and handed Ura into the hands of a wicked and malevolent tyrant. He told me he was going to make Ura great again, and I believed him. If only there were second chances. If only I could do it all over again. For the sake of all the citizens, I swear I will work day and night to become someone worthy of Ura. Shut up. What I'm saying probably means nothing now. Father, I just want you to know that I have finally discovered my purpose. Whatever. It's a little late now, punk. You've already lost Ura. Royal seal broken. Thy vow hath been acknowledged. I love that. I love the earrings that we had on there. We gotta get Tolten decked out. Because, yeah, if we gotta get Tolten decked out, I'm pretty sure I gave his best sword to, no, he's got, it's... Yeah, I think I gave his best sword to, Seth, assuming that, that has power 206. Yeah, so we're going to want the Master Sword. And, I'm not sure that it matters how we equip ourselves for this fight, actually. I'm trying to see... I was just trying to see if there's anything to steal, and it does feel like this might be a gimmick fight. So let's have fun with the Apocalypse Ring. And... Yeah, I think it's a gimmick battle, so I don't think any of this matters. He's making race car noises. It's a fire beast. Oh. It's He-Man, but that's not Battle Cat. That's just a horse wearing ornate armor. So I guess this is like his dad's spirit. Don't murder Polonius. Avenge my death. It's two different things. May I ask who you are? You're a king. You're supposed to demand answers, man. Bear the blood of the Uran royals. Thou hast come to claim thy rightful place. The first king of Ura? So the king's great-great-whatever grandfather wants to test you out, huh? Now what? Well, why not let him? Come on, show him you aren't the weeping simp you used to be. All right, oh great ancestor, the time has come. I'm sure we shouldn't back him up here. Like, finding people who are willing to follow you is also a sign that you're a great leader. I mean... show me thy path. Except... Oh, I don't even get to make specific actions. This cannot be all thou hast. I mean, this cannot be all thou hast. Except... It really is a gimmick battle. I don't even make decisions. Do not be afraid. Yeah, like I can't run away. Like I can't even... Whatever. Thy response rings true in my mind. If that be the case, challenger, then fight me. Okay, now we actually get to do stuff. So it doesn't have any type or anything to steal, so there's no sense in going through all those menus. I guess we just want to hit it. Thou must show me thy power. Power hit. Why not? I'm not even reading the fact to say that we should do that, but... Thou must show me thy power. Bypass enemies effect. Yeah, let's try this then.
Beware my blade.
Yes, well done. But thou wilt find things more difficult this time. Often one must protect oneself in order to protect his people. Can thy defense withstand my sword? So part of me wants to lose, but I also don't want to go back through all this stuff. And I think we are supposed to use complete defense at this point. Because he's going for ultimate hit, which I assume would have killed us if we didn't do that. What's the Aura Royal Seal Holder? Thou hast overcome my challenge. Bear the royal blood, I grant thee a new power. Show me thy new power. The time of benediction is near. But if thou provest to be foolish and weak-hearted, then death is all that awaits thee. Alright, so now we have ultimate hit, which is apparently free. At least in this battle it is. Inflicts damage on all enemies, unable to act for several turns, reduces C20. Interesting. Yeah, Tolten's a character that seems like would have interesting applications if the enemies were a little more varied in what they could do. Because he's got some techniques that seem interesting, but the gameplay engine doesn't really call for you to do some of the stuff you can do. I'm gonna do what you did.
Power of the royal house. Flames on.
Actually, I think that guy's animation was cooler. Oh shit, I'm really dead now. Like, for real's dead. And then Seth and Sed show up and tell me still a puss. Brilliant, thou may still be inexperienced, but thy will is bold and thy vow is true. You're bold and sassy like a barbecue sauce. Only thee may wield the sword of the Oran Royals. I'm gonna immediately see if Seth can. May thy road to righteousness be as straight as unblemished as this blade. Yes, sir. I thank you, great ancestor. I promise I'll become a great man, one worthy being called a royal. You Kansas City Royal? Aid to the king. Return of the king ring. Obtained. Alright. And Yep. It's for Tolten only, but the Tolten accessories thing allows the Age of the King sword, which is Tolten's ultimate weapon, can in fact be used by. It says this 254 power, this 206 power, 420. Woo! Damn, man. So wait. So I'm going to want him to equip the ceremonial sword, and I'm going to want you to equip the master sword. So that means Kaim has 1352 attack. Yeah! I mean, that thing is so freaking strong. 420, dude. That's so strong that if you're willing to use a slot for it, and why wouldn't you be now that we've got the slot plus 10 thing we're working on learning, it's enough to make Seth, who does have a little less attack power, yeah, because I think the lower your attack speed, the faster you are. And so I don't... Well, maybe that is affected by the swords. Sure doesn't seem like it, though. Nope. That's just a character thing. Yeah, so she can do more damage than Kaim, or I can give it to Kaim, and he could do even more damage. But the bottom line is, we just unlocked a really amazing weapon, and it's Tolten's whole storyline to get that, and I'm gonna give it to somebody else. Guess we might as well give composite magic and spirit magic and shit to these guys, even if they're never gonna use it. So, all right, well that was a trip worth taking. Next is the Forgotten Cave. Total Sword ultimate hit skill. Note this is the only skill in the game obtained in such a way. That's true. Like, we didn't level up. We just actually got it from a quest. I didn't even bother to check and see what the ring does. And it critical level up, instant death, 8 times guard damage. That's not bad, actually. It's not doing the actual damage level up. But like I've been looking for something with guard damage. Although again, that's really useful except against bosses. And bosses are generally where you like this game. The boss fights are harder than the regular old fights. There are games where that's not true. As weird as that sounds, counterintuitive. It's probably not a lot of games where the regular fights are literally harder than the boss fights, but there are games where the mob fights, like en masse, end up being more of a challenge than dealing with the bosses once you get to the bosses. And this isn't really one of those games. Alright, so next is the Forgotten Cave, which looks like it's a pretty limited area that we already did a bit of poking around in. I mean, a part of me is like, I could let this video go short because the last two went a little long, but we're not, you know, we're not even up to 20 minutes yet. Just a few dozen years ago, my eyebrows were the same color as the hair on my head. I guess it's not that unusual for blonde-haired people to have dark eyebrows. When I was younger, I thought that meant, like, that always meant that somebody was bleaching their hair. And I guess you can have natural blonde hair and darker, like, eyebrows. I want to say I actually learned that somewhere, but it might have been from somebody who was trying to convince me they don't dye their hair. I don't know. But yeah, Gongora, am I crazy? I feel like Gongora has, like, jet black eyebrows and blonde hair on top of his head, and we don't know, nor will we ever find out unless we are playing Lost Odyssey Double X if the carpet matches the drapes on Gongora. But I understand how it's something we're all wondering. Split Infinity says, hey, if we got a problem with him wanting an all-girl party, tough, deal with it. But I think we can all accept that there's no reason to be embarrassed about wondering about the hair coloration of Gongora's privates. Sorry. Good grief. Okay. Yeah, there's no save out here. Oh god, I was really hoping there would be a save out here. Alright, Forgotten Cave. Where are you in the sequence here? I have forgotten. No! I misclicked. Alright, we have another one of these battles where there's a mandatory character coming up in this place. Okay. Well, I suppose I can throw down a save here. I didn't mean to come here, but now that we are here... I'm not sure if the Temple of Enlightenment is optional. We haven't been here yet. There's a treasure chest back. Like, I don't recognize... I recognize this style of architecture, but... and the little crisscrossy paths, but that's not how this map worked in the other spirit continent place we went to. I'm looking at how much time is left in this video. Do I have enough to deal with? Because there's a boss fight here. I kind of feel like we're... There's a boss fight in all of these little zones. Yeah, I remember this place being an absolute nightmare to navigate, and I'm looking at his directions, and it feels like that is true. However, it is also completely optional. Never have to go here. I don't feel like it's worth our time to hop into another zone, though. So... there is a little stuff we can do at Free Ocean State of Numara, but I kind of was avoiding it in case we missed stuff we needed to get along the way. So let's go to Free Ocean State of Numara and see... City of Numara Artist Salon. Yeah, let's go here and see if this is a thing we are already ready. Because I'm looking at it and it says, talk to this person, they will give you a quest, you already have the items. So that was why I was like, alright, let me hold it off in case I don't have the items, but who knows at what point Draki, the Split Infinity Dork, decided we needed to come cash this one in. Because the reward sucks, actually. Alright. Yeah. But like a little quick poking around here would be, won't take too long. Looking for the Artist Salon, which I think I remember where that is. I think it's right up here past these two folks that were chatting away. Ah, I was right. Okay, we want to talk to Malchus. And I think we just keep talking to people until one of them is Malchus. Oh, and that's him. Welcome to the famous Numara Salon. Feel free to bask in this shrine to artistic endeavor that I have created. The well-traveled are particularly welcome. To tell the truth, I'm conducting research on the history of the Eastern tribes through volunteers. Studying the past is a vital part of deepening one's understanding of the arts, and with that, I have a request of you. To advance our research, I'd like you to search for some ancient Eastern tribe relics, stone tablets to be exact. I'll be happy to pay you for your efforts. The art world is counting on you. Aha! Truly superb piece, both as art and as a piece of history. With these 3 tablets in hand, our research will benefit from a significant boost in progress. Here's a symbol of our thanks. You are truly a patron of the arts. Please take it. Haha. 3 decaying particles. Your help has allowed us to do some stuff. Haha. Alright. I don't remember what decaying particles do. Doesn't really matter. But hey, didn't you enjoy that side quest, folks? We found out about and instantly completed. That was a kind of a crap reward, because those tablets were things that we found by looting a previous dungeon that was on the Lost Continent or whatever it's called. Are you like... you feel like a plot guy the way you're positioned. General Kakana did just fine back when he was in charge of protecting Numara. Okay, well, I'm kind of an idiot. Go to the palace now, and you'll find our beautiful architecture and ruins. Thank goodness the queen was safe, though. Yep. So there was an alley where we had to find some kids' loot to do a little side quest thing. Although, actually, I feel like it was an unavoidable memory trigger thing. And then I don't think the main story required us to do it, but we did find these kids, and we had to, like, you got to find my balloon, you got to find my teddy bear, whatever the hell. So apparently, there's something new to do with them. Huzzah. And maybe we do this and then call it a video. Yeah, actually, it looks like if we do this, we're out of stuff to do with this area. So yeah, let's just do this and then call it a video and a session. For me, to the extent that matters to you guys. Oh, Chi-Chi, little cat girl's here now. Hey, if you want to play with us, then tup. I don't care about you either. What's going on here? Picking on the weak, are you? Leave that little pussy girl alone. Wait, Jensen, don't call her that. Why not? What do you mean? She's a cat. No, she's making up stories about this treasure she's carrying. I'm not making it up, it's true. Meow, meow, meow. So bring it to us. I'll let you join the club if you do. But I told you I lost it. Lost it where? Right by my dad's workplace. I looked for it, but it's gone. Help her search? No. Yes, of course we will. Really, you look for it with me? My dad works in the shipyard by the port. His work area should be right next to the side entrance. You don't have a dad. Quit lying. Alright, so we're going to go now to the northeast end of the port and check near a fence for a flint glint. Our reward for this one is particularly silly and amusing to me. Because I managed to see it while trying to just get information on where to go search for this. Yeah, I think voice acting would kind of help with some of this stuff. Like, I know it's silly, but sometimes these little side quests, even if you don't have a different voice actor for every character, you have an ensemble of people who are doing, like, slightly different voices for different characters. Like, it makes a difference. It feels more like, if you've got voice acting, it does feel a little more like these are people we were meant to care about, which is just hard to do with these generic named kids. So we're going to the northeast end, so that would be up here, and I'm looking for a glint in the fence. Only Zerfall was here. We're looking for glints on the floor in Galaxy Frontline Unit, the final edition. Turbo Hyper Fighting. Oh, well, here's Choo-Choo. Maybe we should be talking to her. Where'd the treasure go? I looked and looked, and I can't find it. So that's not a fence. That's just a railing. This is a fence. Oh, there it is. You notice a pretty shell. Oh, that's it. Thank you. I've been looking for so long. I can't wait to show it to kids downtown. Hey, do these kids go downtown? I mean, I guess when you're a little kid, like, the things that you identify kind of playfully as treasure and get attached to, like, a pretty shell that it, like, looks unique to you. I guess it is unique, technically. Yeah, I mean, that works. It's like, they're like, the issue is if you show it to other kids, they'll either, like, immediately get on board or they will immediately reject it. I don't even know if kids are conscious of these decisions. So, like, if they're consciously deciding to join in pretending it's a treasure or shitting on it. Well, isn't this amazing? Meow meow. Yeah, I guess. Oh, it's pretty. Wow, I'm wise looking. Well, there's your treasures. You guys remember to play nice like friends now, okay? Or there'll be trouble. Yeah, sure. Come on, we gotta show you our secret hideout. Thanks, Meow Meow. Here, take this. And she kicks me in the nuts. Isn't this your treasure? No. Well, hold on. Yeah, but, well, call it a symbol of our friendship. Let's play again sometime. Meow Meow. 9 Pandora's boxes achieved. So the was it a shell or was it 9 Pandora's boxes? I played tag with everyone today. It was fun. No, you didn't. We just watched you. You're lying. Nobody's noticed yet. Hey, stop listening. It's none of your business. Okay, over there in that corner. Alright, don't say hi like that. You scared me. So this is a secret. What are you doing? You peeping Tom? Oh, wow. Peeping Tom is a little different, girl. But, I mean, if we were looking at... her name wasn't Victoria, was it? If we were looking at her secret, maybe we were a peeping Tom. Anyway, we got 9 times Pandora's box, which is a silly, silly name for a loot to have. But I'm curious now. We get magic delay level 3. What I want to know is, what do we use Pandora's boxes in? Because I don't know for a fact that they would even... Oh, here it is. Guard damage times 4. And I don't even see the... Oh, the 8 times guard damage. Oh, guard damage times 4 plus effective area widened. So it's not even the 8 ring, the 8-1 version. So Iron Balls of Ruin, which we were coming across, would give you the guard damage. And then the Punisher ring is all this extra nonsense, including Death Powder. So whatever. It's a silly little quest, but I'm glad we kind of... Because we met that little cat girl Chi-Chu in the very first disc, and have had little adventures with her throughout. So here we are on Act 4. I would assume that's the last time we're interacting with Chi-Chu. Don't know that for a fact. But it feels like a fun way to end the session. So when we come back next time, we've got a couple more optional side areas to go to, including one that's a huge, extensive dungeon, and then 2 that are small. So I'm not like signing a contract on my own blood or anything, but I think what we're going to do is take on the 2 small side dungeons, and then get back to the main story until we get near the point of no return, and then do the large side dungeon. And then I guess we'll do the DLC dungeon before we do the end game, because the only other option is do the end game and then come back and do the DLC. But this is... If I remember correctly, when this story ends, the story ends. This is not a, like, Fallout New Vegas kind of thing where... Wait, do you keep playing in Fallout New Vegas? I guess you... No, you don't. So never mind. This is not... This is a Fallout New Vegas thing, and then when the story ends, the story ends. And it won't be ending next time, but it'll be ending eventually. Thanks for watching.